Hello, back again, Seafood John. Hi. Um, Started doing some basic work. We did structure, we did some breathing again, and now I want to start off on kind of Tai Chi walking. There's a basic pattern that you're going to get. Now Tai Chi is based on 8 energies and 5 methods of stepping: forward, back, left, right, center. So the forward, back, left, and right, even if we're kind of shifting the perspective to the angles, anything like that, has the same kind of basic pattern of stepping regardless. So if you're practicing, Taiji walking, stepping through, or even doing like wave hands, side to side, same pattern. And one of the things really to remember is you might hear if you do research about being double weighted. This doesn't mean 50-50. Because again, one of the 5 methods of stepping is in the center. And as you're transitioning, at some point, you're going to be 50-50. But it still has to be able to move. You still have to be able to function and shift without really tension or obstruction. What double weighted means is that if you are moving, you have to be smooth. So in other words, if I'm too big here and I'm trying to come back and step through, I can't really lift this leg up because it's so wide out. There's still weight on it, and I kind of got to it through. This is double weighted. If I'm here, and I try and lift this leg without pulling off the weight of it, and I kind of do that controlled fall we talked about before, this is double weighted. This might get you swept, this might get you taken down, this might make it so you're walking outside in the autumn and there's wet leaves and you slip on the stairs because you got too much weight going that way. You can't control what goes on. So kind of pro tip early on, you can't move the body, you can't move the leg unless the weight is off of that leg. And again, we talked about previously the idea of kind of making it a cartoon. The more pictures in the cartoon, the smoother, more realistic, the better production of that cartoon. So when I break down walking, it might just be kind of stepping side to side, and I'm saying a lot of stuff, but there's a reason for it because I want it to be correct. I want the structure to be correct. I want the weight to be off. I want the waist to be able to move, the dantian to be able to move, and the whole body be able to move as one coordinated unit. So the beginning stuff might be like, God, shut up. We get it. You take the weight off and you step. But that's it. But there's kind of more to it too, and I want to make it smooth at first. So just the basic structure of it. So I stand with my feet equal here. Face you a little bit more. Again, I don't want to be locked. I don't want to be, I want to be relaxed, empty of tension, full of energy. So I stand, my feet are straight, my knees I should say are straight but not locked. You have your hands on your hips or here on the dantian, or back if you kind of want that too. Seen that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to shift all my weight to my left. Left, yeah, I have to check sometime. So this is my left, I got all my weight here. So this is empty, nice and empty, no weight on it whatsoever. And that's the point when I can lift the heel, I step into the ankle, I step out onto the heel again. Then I set my foot down and I can shift my weight. I'm back to center because I want to make a point that this is mostly going to be based on Yang Taijiquan. Chen kind of has more of your kind of here and you toe out and kind of plow through it. Wu's got something else. Sun kind of almost has like a Xingyi crouching T step with it as well. This is going to be mostly kind of a Yang based. Also the basis for the Beijing compulsory forms with that. Very good if you're doing any sort of just meditative walking. In some of my Buddhist training, there was times where we would have meditative walking around the sort of meditation area, and I would kind of use that as I went. Very helpful. So again, shift my weight to my left, lift the heel, step in, step out onto the heel, set the foot down, and shift. Now, when I shift my weight, it's important in internals that I'm pushing from the heel. I'm not just sort of dumping my weight over there. It's a very specific motion of pushing the heel. Fudging that explosive power, actual power, not just force, but power, is going to come from the heel. From the heel, up the leg, it's transferred from the dantian out to wherever it's going to go. So you have to push from the heel. So I'm on my right now. I lift the heel. Again, this is empty. I step into the ankle, step out onto the heel, set the foot down. At this point, this leg, this left leg, still empty. I haven't transferred any weight to it yet. Because now all of a sudden, if it's wet, if there's something there, I've got, you've seen the cat, you've seen the pug, stuff might get underfoot, there might be a bug, there might be something wet. It just might not be safe. If you're in a sparring thing, someone might be trying to go for that leg, knee seize, leg takedown, kicking it, anything like that. You want to get it out of the way, you can get it out of the way nice and easy because there's no weight on it yet. Then you push and transfer. Weight is off, so I got 100%. And I can lift, so I peel up the heel. It peels off the ground, and I can step in. I step out again onto the heel first, and then lie the foot down. That's when I can push. Lift the heel, peel up the heel, step in, step out on the heel, set the foot down, then push. Peel, lift, step, step back out, set down, push. Lift, step, step, set down, push. Up, in, out, down, and that's the pattern. Back to center. So that's the basic pattern. Feel free to do with it as you like. If you want to practice that, you can kind of repeat some of these things. But that's basically going to be the pattern for Taiji walking. Again, Chen style is going to be a little bit more, you're out, you kind of can pivot on that heel with the weight still kind of coming a little bit more forward. Yang style is going to be you rock back enough to peel up the toes to point out the 45. Simplified, you come back all the way. And again, we're talking about the stance structure. When I say 45, I mean the back foot. This is 90 degrees. You cut that in half. So cut the square in half, 45 degrees. That helps the structure of that stance, which we'll talk about stances and stuff later. So that helps that structure with that as you go from there. So please like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Basic pattern of stepping, Taiji stepping. And we'll get into longer Taiji walking and other stances and stuff at a later time. Until then, bye.